broadcasting live from sunny California. So now you cannot see my new t-shirt here. It says not financial advice. Guys, man, what's happening in the crypto world? FTX went belly up. Alameda went belly up with it. And, you know, some exchanges have still stopped trading and stuff like that. So are we, you know, is crypto done? Are we, you know, are we at the end? So there's more to it than, you know, just a simple yes or no. So please watch this video all through the end, because we're going to discuss a few things here. So first of all, let me say there's so many things: FTX, Alameda, Binance, CZ, SBF, and, you know, our head is spinning. We don't really understand what has been going on. So let's clear things up a little bit. And if you want more content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. So let's sort it out. You know, how about Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX? I completely trusted that guy. I thought, you know, we're in good hands with FTX. And I still like him. I still believe that person wanted our best, right? It's not, you know, he's just a trader. And that's something I realized afterwards, right? I thought like FTX is an exchange, and okay, there's Alameda, but I never dived into it that much. But it seems like he started with Alameda. He's a trader by heart. That's how he made his first money. And then FTX actually stands for Futures Exchange, right? So it started with derivatives trading, which is all the high risk stuff, right? And then they said they're really good at risk management, but it turned out they weren't. And I just feel like, you know, they came under pressure, and you know, some trades at Alameda went the wrong way. And then what could they do, right? They needed to survive somehow, and they did the wrong things, right? That was wrong for so many people, and so many people lost funds in FTX, and, you know, they should have done better. And we need better regulation. We need better, you know, proof of reserves. But proof of reserves is really hard also, because what does it help us that we know they have so many reserves, but we don't know how many obligations and liabilities they have, right? So they would have to prove that they don't have liabilities, which is kind of hard to do, right? So anyway, we're at that point now, and many people say, well, the FTX debacle is what was the Lehman bankruptcy back then. And probably it's true, right? And it's a cleansing thing, and we need to move on. The thing is, what I never did with FTX is trust them my keys, right? Store my crypto there just because it's so easy, you know, and so convenient, and just leave all my portfolio in there and have them, you know, custody my crypto. I never did that, you know. You should never do that either, right? That's, you know, that's the opposite of what crypto was invented for, and that's the opposite of what Satoshi had in mind. So you have to custody your own crypto. Don't leave it in an exchange, whether it's FTX or Binance or Coinbase or whatever, right? Because they take your keys. They take your keys, and then something happens. They get hacked, or they steal it, or they come under pressure and they feel like they need to use it as a collateral, which they shouldn't do. But hey, don't give them your keys in the first place. You can store it in your wallet, and, you know, then, you know, you might lose your keys because, you know, your PC breaks down, or your disk or whatever, right? So then you can store your keys on a hardware wallet. Those are quite convenient these days. Get yourself a Ledger or Trezor hardware wallet, store it all there, and then these things cannot happen. For me, I have been using FTX just for exchanging USDC into USD and back. FTX did that without any fees. And actually, in hindsight, that should have raised some suspicions on my side, right? Why don't they take any fees for that, right? Probably because they make their money different ways, in, more risky ways than I would love to. So, yeah, anyway. So the thing is CZ and Binance any better? I mean, I could talk a lot about that. I don't think so. He's taking your keys also. You could say about FTX, well, their headquarters is in the Bahamas. Doesn't that raise a red flag? But yeah, for Binance, we don't even know where their headquarters are, right? They don't tell it. I mean, they've been asked by the authorities, where in the world is your headquarters? And they said, well, we don't know, right? So, I mean, definitely Binance is not any better. Yeah. So, and self-custody, I mentioned that is important. And self-custody is not only important for your currency, it's also important for data, for large files, for your documents, scanned documents, images, stuff like that. You don't want to store them in the cloud where, Amazon or whoever has the sole custody over your data, right? You want to have that with blockchain guarantees as well. You want to self-custody your data. And that's why we at Bitoku, I founded Bitoku, and we are building a storage layer for smart contracts so that DeFi and Web3 can finally have a storage layer and doesn't need to store your data somewhere where we don't have blockchain guarantees, right? On AWS, some do it on IPFS, but even IPFS, don't be fooled, doesn't have blockchain guarantees, right? So we're proud to build Bitoku, and you can be part of it by purchasing a node, so you can be licensed to run a node in the upcoming Bitoku blockchain. Go to our website. It's down in the description, bitoku.io, and you can purchase your node under get.bitoku.io. So, yeah, what's up for the future, for the future of blockchain? So we're building on top of Solana. So Bitoku is going to be a storage layer for Solana. I see the Solana community more alive than ever. Solana devs are not going anywhere. They keep building on Solana. We keep building on Solana. We keep building our own storage blockchain. So I have never been more convinced about the future of crypto and, the transition of the world to a self-custodied mode where everyone owns their own stuff rather than being dependent on centralized instances. I've never been more convinced. This is probably the cleansing moment for crypto where, FTX it has been big, right? It's not like a small thing, right? It's being compared to the Lehman moment in the financial crisis, and I think that comparison has something going for it. I think it's going forward from now on. Everywhere is exciting stuff being built. Solana is getting more decentralized through the demise of FTX. So stuff is really going great. Yeah. And by the way, the average drawdown in bear markets for crypto has been 85%. So depending on where we look at, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum, Solana, whatever, we're almost there. For Solana, definitely we're at almost 95 now. And with Bitcoin, it's not that far to go until we're at 85. So, and the next bull run is coming. The next bull run is definitely coming more than ever. All the devs are still there. Everyone's excited for the future and just unfazed by the recent prices. And don't be fooled. It's not like because of the FTX debacle, the bull run will be delayed or it's going to be another, 2 years, 5 years, whatever. It's going to be coming faster than most of us believe. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to look at the Bitoku nodes. It is really exciting. Go to bitoku.io, link in the description. Read about everything that we're doing. We have a light paper there. It's about 20 pages. It's a very interesting read. And yeah, we only have like 20 something nodes left, 30 something nodes left at the current price of $1,400. After that, the price will go up to 1,500. So, as long as they are there for 1,400, get yours, get.bitoku.io. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you guys next time. Bye.